Hello, you're kicking off the Saturday's edition of QPVN English News Bulletin with Milinchi, and here come the headlines. Party General Secretary Tolam receives CEO of WARBURG PINCUS. 9th Vietnam-China Border Defense Friendship Exchange successfully concludes. Vietnam-Brunei Friendship Concert held. Party General Secretary Tolam hosted a reception in Hanoi on April 18th for Mr. Jeffrey David Berman, Chief Executive Officer of the U.S.-based investment fund WARBURG PINCUS and Chairman of the U.S.-ASEAN Business Council. General Secretary Tolam affirmed that the Vietnamese party and state are committed to creating favorable conditions for foreign enterprises, including those from the U.S., to invest and operate efficiently and sustainably in Vietnam in line with the law. The party chief called on WARBURG PINCUS to maintain and increase its investment in ongoing projects while exploring opportunities in high-tech industries, new energy, and digital infrastructure. He thanked WARBURG PINCUS and other U.S. businesses for accompanying and support Vietnam in addressing trade and tariff issues between the two countries. General Secretary Tolam asked Mr. Berman and other U.S. enterprises operating in Vietnam to continue supporting and advocating for the early conclusion of the trade talks in order to foster stable and sustainable economic trade and investment cooperation that benefits both nations' people and business communities. For its part, the WARBURG PINCUS CEO emphasized that the fund wished to continue its long-term investments that bring positive changes to Vietnam, pledging that he and other leaders of WARBURG PINCUS will continue to provide support and policy advice for Vietnamese militaries and settlers, particularly in tariff solutions that benefit both nations' people and businesses, thus contributing to the stable, sustainable, and effective growth of the Vietnam-U.S. relations. On April 18th, the Department of Vehicles and Machinery under the General Logistics Technical Department held a ceremony to celebrate its 70th fighting day and received the first-class Fatherland Protection Order. General Phan Van Giang, Minister of National Defense, authorized by the State President, awarded the order. General Phan Van Giang commended and congratulated the achievements and feats of arms made by generations of officers, employees, and soldiers of the military vehicle machinery sector, asking the department to fully grasp and accurately focus the situation, promptly advised the Central Military Commission and the Ministry of National Defense to perform well the state management function on vehicle machinery work in the military, particularly the acquisition, production, maintenance, and innovation of vehicles, technical equipment, and machinery for regular and unexpected tasks. On April 18, Senior Lieutenant General Nguyễn Văn Nghĩa, Lieutenant General Phạm Trường Sơn, Double Chiefs of the General Staff of the Vietnam People's Army, inspected the grandstand area on Lê Duẩn Street, District 1, Ho Chi Minh City, and observed aerial formation flights by the Air Force. At the site in front of the Independence Palace, construction of the grandstand and sport facilities is being accelerated. LED screens are being installed to broadcast visuals to center and surrounding areas. Military units assigned to support operations are also working to ensure stable communication, signal transmission, and sound system. Helicopter formations carried out flag flying drills, while Su-30 Mk2 fighter jets and Yak-130 training aircraft performed complex aerial maneuvers over the city. The Deputy Chiefs of General Staff requested that relevant units coordinate closely, carefully plan formations and flight routes, and execute on tasks in line with the parade scenario to leave a strong impression on the public. The 9th Vietnam-China Border Defense Friendship Exchange, held from April 16 to the 17th, wrapped up successfully, contributing to strengthening political trust, mutual understanding, and solidarity between the two peoples and two militaries in the joint effort to be a peaceful, friendly, stable, cooperative, and developing Vietnam-China border. The exchange holds even greater significance as it takes place during the Vietnam-China Year of Humanistic Exchange, celebrating the 75th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between the two countries. Notably, it was organized right after the very successful state visit to Vietnam by General Secretary of the Communist Party of China and President of the People's Republic of China, Xi Jinping. On April the 16th, Chinese Defense Minister Dong Jun stated that the North Border Defense Venture Exchange is the key activity reflecting the important common understanding reached by the two parties and two states. It also demonstrates the practical cooperation between the two militaries and the development of their traditional friendship. The activities held in Vietnam and China over the past days aimed to materialize the policy of making defense security cooperation a more substantive pillar of bilateral relations. Defense security cooperation is considered one of the cornerstones of the Vietnam-China Comprehensive Partnership, playing a vital role in reinforcing strategic trust between the two parties and two states. Building up on the success of the previous editions, the militaries of National Defense of Vietnam and China conducted a variety of meaningful and practical activities during the two-day event, filled with a spirit of friendship between the people and militaries of both nations. Minister Phan Văn Giang stressed that with high political determination and based on the time-honored foundation of friendship, as well as the success of the North Border Defense Venture Exchange, the border guard forces, border military regions, and people living along the shared border will continue to cement solidarity, friendship, and cooperation both in breadth and depth. They are determined to jointly build and maintain a peaceful, friendly, stable, cooperative, and developing Vietnam-China border, contributing to deepening the Vietnam-China Comprehensive Strategic Cooperative Partnership. As the highlight of the series of events marking the 75th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between the two countries, January 13, 1950 to 2025, the exchange has helped realize the common understanding of the senior leaders of both parties and two countries of promoting substantive defense cooperation, contributing to building a peaceful, friendly, stable, cooperative, and developing shared border. The 9th Vietnam-China Border Defense Venture Exchange took place successfully, contributing to strengthening the friendship, solidarity, and enduring cooperation between the two countries. Taking place shortly after the state visit of Chinese President and Party General Secretary Xi Jinping to Vietnam, the event garnered significant attention from domestic and international press, as well as from social media. Major Chinese media outlets such as People's Daily, China Central Television, and Global Times provided extensive and diverse coverage of the event. Notably, CCTV-7, China's national defense channel, gave detailed reports on both the main activities and the meaningful side events, including free medical checkups and medicine distribution for border residents, during naval patrols in the Gulf of Tonkin, and cultural, musical, and sports exchanges between the militaries and people from both sides of the border. Bilateral military ties have achieved stable and high-level development. Let us move forward together with shared ideals, build on the legacy of our friendship, and write new chapters. Under the strategic direction of the leaders of both parties and states, we are ready to further enhance strategic trust and coordination, strengthen cooperation in political affairs, maritime security, joint exercises and training, personal training, and elevate the relationship between the two militaries to a new level. The exchange was featured on the online platforms of Xinhua News Agency, People's Daily, Global Times, and others, reaffirming it as the political event commemorating the 75th founding anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic ties between the two countries and concretizing key plans agreed upon by the two parties and states. On platforms like Douyin, clips from the exchange drew enthusiastic engagement and comments from users such as the China-Vietnam friendship is as strong as the mountain. Free medical care warms the heart. I hope our two countries cooperate more and bring greater benefits to the people. China and Vietnam hand in hand for peace and security in Asia. As neighbors that cannot be separated, we must live in peace and cooperate for the common good. That is the way forward. Such comments reflect the sport aspirations and hopes of border communities in particular and the people of both countries in general for a peaceful, stable, and prosperous Vietnam-China border. Coming up next, Vietnam-Brunei Friendship Concert held. Thanh Hóa kích dục VIET tourism season. On the occasion of the 50th anniversary of the liberation of the South and National Reunification Day, April the 30th, 1975, the Embassy of Vietnam, in collaboration with University Brunei Darussalam, held the Vietnam-Brunei Friendship Concert at the capital city of Bandar Seri Begawan, Brunei Darussalam. At the event, Ambassador Trần Anh Vũ lauded the Vietnam-Brunei comprehensive partnership in recent years, knowing that bilateral trade in 2024 reached over $650 million, more than doubling the figure from 2023. Regarding cultural and educational cooperation, the Vietnamese language program launched the University Brunei Darussalam in 2022 has been well received and has helped promote cultural exchange and greater understanding of Vietnam and Brunei. The ambassador also praised the active participation of the Vietnamese community and businesses in promoting the image of Vietnam in the host country, expressing confidence that they will continue to play an active role in fostering friendly cooperation between the two nations. A representative from the UBD emphasized the importance of education and cultural linguistic understanding as key to success in today's multicultural world. UBD has been honored to welcome high-level Vietnamese delegations, including hosting exchanges between Vietnamese leaders and Bruneian students learning Vietnamese. Notably, the university received Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính during his official visit to Brunei in February 2023. During the program, Vietnamese and Bruneian artists performed the song The Lasting Friendship, celebrating the enduring friendship and cooperation between the two countries. On April the 18th, the Tourism Information Center, in collaboration with Samsung Vietnam, launched a content creation contest titled Galaxy AI Understands Vietnamese, Celebrating Vietnam Tourism. The contest runs from April the 18th to May the 18th and is open to Vietnamese citizens in Vietnam. It is not only a playground for travel lovers and creative minds, but also a journey to spread love for the national pride through the advanced lens of Galaxy AI technology. The total prize pool is nearly $11,600. The competition offers content creators the chance to tell the story of Vietnam in the most personal, creative, and inspiring ways. The contest is hoped to build a rich database where every photo and video serves as an invitation for the world to explore Vietnam. Additionally, the contest opens up a new direction of collaboration between the tourism sector and technology enterprises, contributing to promoting a smart, sustainable, and promising tourism ecosystem for the future. With a target of welcoming 11.8 million visitor arrivals this summer, accounting for 73.7% of the total number of tourists, Thanh Hóa is preparing for the peak summer tourism season in 2025. Since early April, the number of tourists heading to Hai Tien Beach has steadily increased, especially on weekends. Currently, local tourism businesses are rushing to resume operations and open for the season by upgrading facilities, making repairs, improving aesthetics, and training personnel. The route from Hanoi to Hai Tien is very convenient. It takes just over 2 hours. I've been to Hai Tien many times, and this year I've noted many improvements. With such conditions, I believe the area will attract more tourists this year. As planned, the opening ceremony of the 2025 Hai Tien Beach Tourism Festival will be held on the evening of April the 19th at the beachfront square of Hai Tien Beach Tourism Area, featuring many exciting activities that showcase the cultural identity of Hoàng Hóa district. Meanwhile, Sầm Sơn Beach City is also ramping up efforts to attract tourists, starting with the vibrant Sầm Sơn Beach Tourism Festival 2025, scheduled to open on the evening of April 26th at the Sầm Sơn Beach Farm Square. We are currently preparing for the summer tourism opening ceremony. We are enhancing the entire beach area along the east side of Hồ Xuân Hương Street, creating focal points along the route to better serve our visitors. As of now, coastal localities in Thanh Hóa are swiftly carrying out preparations for the launch of the big tourism season. It is estimated that the upcoming 5-day holiday will bring about 1 million tourists to Thanh Hóa. It is hoped that this heat wave of tourist activity around April 30th, May the 1st will offer an impressive kick-off and set the tone for a vibrant summer season ahead. It is the end of the latest news bulletin today. You can watch the news again at QPVN.vn. Goodbye and see you next time.